Cobb TV. Watch your life make sense.
When one looks into the human heart, we can see it is a collection of desires. From the basic necessities to the more complex social desires of wealth, honor, and knowledge. But there appears a point within every human heart that yearns for something different. It desires to know only one thing. What is the meaning of my life? Welcome to The Point.
That's great. Tamara, can you tell me, where were you born?
I was born in Israel.
In Israel? And how was it growing up there?
It was, for most part, fun. I am the second oldest child out of 7 brothers and sisters. So it was quite a hectic house.
Mm-hmm. Big family.
Very traditional, religious house.
Mm-hmm.
And the group and the schools and the friends that I was with were all from the same sort of background.
So you've brought 2 objects with you today to talk that symbolize kind of your path in life. And could you show us the first?
Well, I brought my earrings with me. Got them from my...
They're gorgeous.
Thank you. Got them from my grandmother. Mm-hmm. They symbolize a certain time of my life when I used to visit my grandparents a lot. Mm-hmm. And my grandfather was very influential in my life.
In what way?
And in a sense of when I asked the questions, I got different answers from him. When I asked my parents a question, they would say, when you grow up, you'll know.
Right.
And when I asked him on the other side, he would give me sort of satisfying answers, like revealing one side and covering 2.
So he was...
To keep you curious, to keep you coming for more. It was about life, and for the most part, I don't think the adults surrounding knew what to say, answer.
So what were those questions? Give me an example of a question that would just leave them absolutely stumped.
Why am I here? What am I doing in this life? Thinking there's got to be something behind this whole scenery. At the age of 25, it was on my term. It was out of love. Mm-hmm. And I was ready. I have a house, 2 healthy kids, a husband who loves me. Mm-hmm. Perfect life, couldn't ask for anything more.
Why?
Sort of couldn't ask for anything more. That question. But I am not fulfilled. And then came the 3rd child, and it was a bundle. It was a big package. And with that big package, the questions just got bigger and bigger. That's where my second object comes into life. Okay. In that search.
So it's a newspaper?
Yep.
How did you finally come to this?
Well, I hated my job. Been working in the same place. I hope my boss is not watching the show. I've been working at the same place for 7 years. Mm-hmm. And I just sort of decided, okay, maybe if I'll make a change in this level at least, I'll be able to gain some control over my life. You know, find something new and change will do me good.
Right.
And just when I thought that I got the courage to walk up to my boss and say, we've been together for 7 years, I've had my share. I'd like to try a new path. He walked in with the newspaper and threw it on my desk and said, I remember you telling me that you're like into this soul searching, all kinds of spiritual things. So here, try that. And I looked at it. I read through the articles and I said, okay, another thing I didn't try. Good. I remember talking to a person on the phone and actually telling her my doubts, my feelings, saying I don't want to waste any more money and I don't want to waste any more time. And the lady said, can't promise you anything. You'll have to come and try it yourself. You can come and join everybody and see if it hits your spot. Or I remember walking in and sitting with lots of people.
Right.
And Rav was sitting at the desk talking. And he was talking about all kinds of things that sounded like not even Hebrew to me. Total different language. And I sat through the whole lesson. It was an hour and a half of lecture and answers, question and answers. And I remember throughout the explanation of the process of how the light descends through the vessels, the 4 steps.
Okay.
And it reaches the bottom, and that's where the human being is feeling the sensation of this world, and the explanation of how the suffering that we feel is because of the light, that the light does want to penetrate in us, but it's not capable because we don't have the vessels. Not having a vessel is finally something that I could relate to. Every field that I touch, every thought that I have, every breath that I take, everything changed. The way I wake up in the morning, the way I go to sleep at night, the way I treat my kids, the way I talk to people, the way I think about people. I'm open-minded, a lot more than I was before.
Thank you so much, Tamara, for sharing your story with us, your path, your ups and downs. Do you think the world needs to change in this way? Do you think that we should not just go about our daily lives, or?
Yes, absolutely. That's one of my main prayers. That people will wake up and do ask themselves, why are they here?